Hi everyone, welcome to FFR After Dark. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef, and joined with me in the booth today is Demon Frog. How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
I'm present. So we've got, we're doing a co-op theme match today, and we've got the Crescent Lake Party Planners, and we've got the Upstarts. Dani and Spellzapp versus Puff and Dengwoo.
That's right, bringing back some teams from our 2019 co-op run, starting up. Wow, right? Look how professional this is.
And immediately out of the gate, Gregley sprints into Canaria, finds C-Split, resets, tries to continue, hadn't saved, got to make a new party. Realizing that making a party is bad, tries resetting again, and then has to make a party for a third time. Is that the level of stuff we're going to be expecting tonight?
A+ execution. So,
level 1 nuke out of the black magic shops, and in the white magic we've got Cure 4 Red Learnable. That's pretty really good level 1.
Yeah, I think we need to call a mulligan. This doesn't count.
I mean, it can get worse. Like C-Split out of the gate is choice primo good stuff, and they do have to survive long enough to get those nukes off. Which, I mean, lobsters, actually, really anything. They're level 1, so
Spellzapp actually getting a nuke off might get about 7,000 levels on his red mage. Yep, up to 13. There we go.
Yep.
I don't know, level 1 nuke, if C-Split first go, I think I'd take it.
Alright, we got our first Chester chest in the game. It was a house. I hope we don't have a repeat of the real estate market. I prefer my memes to be fresh, not reheated.
Yeah, you can't force something like the turducken of the housing market.
Yeah. Ooh, Gersharks are quite dangerous. Dengwoo just had to reset out after having something with Gersharks.
However, the seafood party pack is actually pretty nice.
I mean, yeah, as long as the lobsters don't land a shot.
And Dengwoo opted to use nuke against imps instead of the seafood party pack.
Crab Cakes in chat noting that Deng has everyone on stream in his party except for Spellzapp. We're gonna have to ask him about that later. Maybe Gregley was supposed to have Spellzapp, but after he reset for the 4th time, he had to go for alphabet strats.
Ooh, I got a flame warmer for
Ooh, and we found Matoya, and Matoya's got a boat in the box. That will get us away from this terrible, nasty C-Split no one wants to do. Looks like that was in TOF.
Yeah, so with these flags, we have 12 loose. The only incentive location memory serves is marked Marsh, and it's Marsh locked. So,
right.
Don't like the people that are running this today?
No, we don't. That's why we cooked up this half-baked flag set. But it's fine. They'll deal with it. So one thing to note is that we do have a very special surprise for everyone. So we have the 2 teams that are featured on stream right now. But what if I were to tell you that we have Mr. The WillBloodworth, who is off camera right now soloing? We'll be checking in on him from time to time to see how that's not going.
Come on, if he can thief solo the nuclear winner, I'm sure he can power through this.
It's not a question of willpower, it's a question of time. What will happen first? Finishing this or the heat death of the universe? So we're on to our next location, and we've got it was the ice. Yeah, the ice floor into Sky Cave 4. Also, we found out that the left side of C-Split led to the Lich's floor, so that's an easy orb pickup.
Unless the Geist get you first. I'm looking at the wrong. Oh wow,
Oh, I should clarify that WillBloodworth has decided to take a whole actual party for this, but in order to maintain solo strats, he neglected to bring a partner. So that'll be fun.
And we have a kit. I seriously call. I think we need to just restart this. We got 2 orbs. Oh, but giants have zap. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Just let it cook a little longer. It's okay.
No, it must be miserable from go. Cure 4 axe.
Cure 4 axe and a okay. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have been the one to roll this. The true troll was ruining all the other trolls all along. So Danny getting a ton of good shit immediately. Let's see what right side of C-Split was. Earth 1, potentially with grind tiles.
Yeah, 3 tiles on here to check. We'll see. I don't know that we have the resources to really check all 3, but we can go ahead and check some chests because, like I said, 12 loose.
Yeah.
All right, then we're going to see if he can just power through carry. I did not see what the trap tile was on Gregley's side.
I don't believe we have. Yeah.
Odds are he doesn't remember either.
But we found Crescent. We've got level 6 Fire 3. And I didn't see anything helpful in white magic. What will the confused old men hand over today? The Adamant. Well, we haven't found dwarves yet, so that's probably good. Geists with cremate. See, things are happening.
Here's a chunk of metal I found.
Yeah. Little known fact, the old men of Crescent Lake, big into metal detection recently. They all splurged. They went to the dollar store, picked up a bunch of those cheap-ass metal detectors, and they've just been scouring the park, and I guess one of them came up lucky.
You know, there's usually some giants roaming around outside of Crescent Lake. Maybe, you know, they drop their coins every now and then.
So Team Upstarts has located a ruby, but we've not found Titan yet either.
Pro cape, and there's another Cure 4 axe.
Yep, Gregley found a second Cure 4 axe. All right, we might be done inside of an hour. I don't know. Maybe there was a bunch of fucking hullabaloo over nothing. So the Earth trap tile is Ogre's Hyenas. That's not helpful. We found Canaria Castle. They've got a bottle.
Thank you for not saving my princess. Here's a bottle. Yeah, just hold your breath on saving the princess.
Look, you drink this, and you can go wherever you want, and the princess might even be there. And if she is, please bring her back.
It's really drugs.
Damn, we got there.
This is why we're not on speed jamming tonight.
Yeah. We can make all the drugs jokes we want. Pot. So, Crescent Lake Party Planners, at Provoca location, trying to dig down the... Okay, so the second floor down at Provoca location is the rod block, and it looks like Danny is still trying to clear that out, hoping that there is something interesting down there. Meanwhile, Spellzapp found Titan at Marsh Cave location, but they don't have the ruby. Upstarts have the ruby, so this is going to feel awkward later.
Yeah. Though going back, I'm never not going to see the bottle in my head as a bomb now. It's...
Yeah. Ooh, those zap giants. Oh, man.
Yeah, the level 1 nuke and these levels out of the early C set everyone up pretty nice.
So, all right, Elfland is Crescent Lake, so that's where we found that. So Crescent Lake's going to get... No, wait, they have their adamant. They backtracked to get heal potions and cabins. I figured it out. I solved the puzzle.
We're good at this.
Practicing for spring tournament. So Dani has 2 chests left to go on the Rodlock floor with slap oozes and... Now, Dani, I can't help but notice 2 characters are poisoned and at 1 health. I can't help but think that someone left Canaria without pure potions.
Whoopsie. Alright, so far, nothing annoying. Oh, okay, yeah, Fog 2 is even more fun.
Yeah, now that we've killed 2 of our 3 casters, the Fog 2 is a notable problem. Although I think we're still trying to run. There we go, got out. So what are the... I hope the Gersharks do whatever they did last time, or maybe they just had a lot of melee. Maybe that's what caused the party wipe when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I didn't see what the Sharks did.
Right. Ooh, loose TNT on the Earth 2 floor, wherever that is. So, current score, Upstarts have TNT and Ruby. Crescent Lake Party Planners have Bottle and Adamant. Dani comes up with nothing out of Provoca, resets out. That is a viral move.
Adamant, the Upstarts will pick up. That was out of Crescent Lake, so that's
Right.
here in DMT, so that'll be really nice wherever you find doors. It's a one-trip stop.
Right. At this point, both teams are trying to figure out how the hell do we get out of the inner sea. So we found Gaia, and the team with the bottle found Gaia. No, Dani was on Rodlock floor, and the TNT was on Earth 2.
So far, I saw level 7 fade. Chain armor early, okay.
I mean, to be frank, I don't know. Alright, I know why we're running white mages, because we're really hoping against hope that we find exit, but, like, level 1 nuke and red learnable cure 4, like, I don't know why we're not running, like, fighter triple red, or fighter double red black.
So,
Ooh, fast at level 8.
Greg is going to try to play. Oh, no, I was resetting to give more red mages.
Question in chat. Did Fizzle roll this seed? He might have. Look, no one else was stepping up to roll it when people were asking. I'm not responsible for my actions.
In a roundabout way, we can all blame Mantrover.
Yeah. So, just past, just past Earth 2 was the Q block. Decided not to check the grind tile. We'll have to ask about that later.
Spellzapp got ambushed by the Zap Giants. The Zap Giants are putting in some work.
Oh, yeah.
So, something has to come from the ferry to get us out of here.
Well, you say that.
Well, not necessarily directly, but something.
Like, if we could get a cube or a rod out of this.
Cube rod.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is also the Titan wormhole. That could be fun if we get the cube. See, it's a slow burn. All right, you don't want all the spiciness out of the gate. You want to just dirtle the fuck around in the inner sea for like 4 hours. Everyone loves linear full entrance floor shuffle.
I love it.
So both teams are somewhat converging on all the items necessary, or maybe it's just Crescent Lake Party Planners. Upstarts still missing the bottle and the adamant.
Man, everybody gets a pro cape. Everybody gets a Cure 4 axe.
Yeah, it's the Cure 4 axes I'm a little about, but sharks with poison damage, that's going to make traveling around the sea a little awkward.
Yeah, so the only path forward has to be through that cube. So we're waiting for somebody to put those pieces together.
Right.
All right, and there's some communication. You saw Gregory pop in and Provoca, grab the Cure 4X, grab the ribbon, and immediately bounce right back out.
Yep. Very important things to have, as Dengwoo has given up on progression and is going to go investigate grind tiles. Let's see what we've got over here. Lobster pack. That's fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
They rolled not very deadly though, so that's fine. And delay. And Grip Warwolf. But what do I spy on the Spellzapp screen? I see eyes with rub. Serves you right. See?
No third eye grind for you.
All the bad stuff. Oh,
wait.
and that cube led to garbage dragons. See, you wait, and it fucking delivers. So.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be excellent. I love when Titans lead somewhere that, like, you have to go through Titans.
Yeah, it's got. At this point, I'm pretty sure Titan Wormhole is progression. This is the good stuff. And I see Whizbams. Is that a tile, or is that an encounter on Sky 4?
Nav glare.
Better than the rubbing eyes. 4 out of 7 optometrists agree you shouldn't rub your eyes. It's bad. It's bad for everyone involved.
And these eyes strictly enforce that rule.
So, Spellzapp is closing in on Lich, as Dani is closing in on Carry. Probably going to get 2 orbs at once. That's efficient.
Oh, made it past these Zap giants one time. Oh, Canal!
Oh, Canal! Did we... Wait. How did Gregory and Dengwoo not see that? Because I know they've been there. Oh, they might have wiped 2 Sorcerer Mudgalls.
Yeah,
and the Giants. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we got the Canal. So, Titan Wormhole no longer strictly necessary, but possibly helpful.
Asher, the only thing incentivized is Marsh Locked. Everything else is loose. We have 12 loose items.
Spellzapp immediately dropped his shit, headed for the Melman continent. Finds Mirage. It's a lot of little annoyances stacked up over time to equal one big annoyance.
Alright, I'm getting ambushed by vampires. Not worth it getting out.
Mm-hmm. Dengwoo also did find the... Okay, so they have Canal as well. Dengwoo is over at Melman himself.
Yep, they just picked that up.
Right.
So right now...
Interesting strategy to skip greater than less than room, because we found a blind gauntlet. Ooh, ice armor. And not a whole hell of a lot else.
Yeah, the ice armor blind gauntlet can potentially be some converted into some cash later if you really need.
Yeah. Meanwhile, these carry ones seem to still be alive somehow.
I mean, the Fiend of Fire really shouldn't be susceptible to nuke.
Yeah, let's fight fire with fire. We found kindly old King's castle, but we don't have his ransom, so he can't get all angry and start throwing shit at us for bringing his shit back to him.
But he's the kindly old king.
Only until you bring him a crown, then he gets fucking delusions of grandeur, and you have to put him in his place.
Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? A sea floor.
Spellzapp and Dengwoo holding hands.
Is about to
No.
to die.
No, not buh. It's my favorite. Come on, buh. One hit, one damage. We just need 400 more of those, and we'll get there. Carrie is apparently more than happy to give you the time.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Alright, you know what? Oh, what? Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
So we have a bit of a route divergence. Spellzapp is committing to the ice loop over in Titan's East. Dengwoo, I think, ran back out and reset.
Yeah, Ice Loop, I mean, again, not incentivized, but
Right.
you have 5 different trap tiles here you could look. You got bunches of nukes.
Oh yeah, there's
big
a
chunk of chests.
there's good chests. There's a lot of grind tiles to map out because I don't think we've seen one yet that would do.
I mean, the third eye grind wouldn't be terrible if you're ribboned up enough.
No, we found the third eye grind. It had rub. We're not going to that until we get pro rings.
Yeah, pro rings,
Yeah.
ribbon something.
Question in chat. Boss scaling is 350 clamped. And I believe trash is clamped too. Let me pull up the flags real quick. No. Trash is 250 unclamped, and bosses are 300 clamped. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
The hammer is lit. Ah, drugs. I will not
see how
stop
we have this
until the
little,
broadcast stops.
This little transition where we can kind of zoom in on somebody. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's getting all fancy.
Yeah, look at Spellzapp finding a loose rod. God damn it! All right, so, all right, so the plan now is drop all your shit and sail for Mirage.
And there we go, Spellzapp. Knowing to wait, make sure that Danny gets that before he walks on this trap tile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we found the Agama Red Giant tile didn't look viable. They kind of laughed at Nuke.
Yeah, if they roll high enough on health, it's just not worth the time and trouble. Meanwhile, Dengwoo taking their spin at Ice Loop, running into a lot of bull. There's so much bull.
On Greg's screen, it looks awful familiar, except it was this time.
Trying to pick up where left off.
Poor Greg.
All right, we're approaching the 25-minute mark, or as I like to think of it, fucking halfway through. I think it's time we talk to our runners and see how they're feeling.
Yeah, let's pull them in.
Yeah, all right. I'll be right back.
Opal bracelet. Not too bad. You never want to turn that down. Got one more chest, one more trap tile in ice. Giant! No! Gets the zap. Time the man mode. gets away and gets a little bit of money. Spellzapp's going to try to walk out all the goodies. Something had stone.
I know.
All right, we'd like to welcome Team Danny Dang to the booth.
Hi.
So, Danny, when you
Yes.
found that incredibly lucrative 3-eye grind, is that something you're afraid that the Upstarts are going to find and capitalize on?
I don't know. Maybe.
And
Possible.
and Dengwoo, I can't help but notice how hard you're paddling right now. Are you
upstream?
Are you really concerned that that the other team might have mirrored your gamble to Earth Cave to find that loose canoe?
Wait, there was a loose canoe? Oh shit! Damn it, Gregory! Why didn't you tell me?
No, you found it. Yeah. Oh well, he might not have told you because like you're in here. So are you concerned about the other team finding out about that?
Yes, I'm very concerned about everything right now. Because there's a 3-eye grind somewhere that Griggly didn't tell me about.
All right.
Damn it,
double
Griggly!
check.
Though the good news is the loose items that I just found, because since I couldn't confirm he received them and I just wiped, I did get them back. So,
All right.
we're
So
good.
everything's fine then.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the
If all
update.
things are normal, it's the upstarts. There should always be concern.
All right. So we got a good update from them on that.
Everything's fine. It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
Meanwhile, for real actual information, Danny just found the tail.
We just sow the seeds of discord. Alright. So what we have to do now is watch Alright, so Greg's just stopped.
Well, I directed both of them to Earth Cave. We'll find out what's actually here. There is an incentivized NPC. I hope it's something stupid like the slab. We got level 2 magic. We got Quad X, Wall, Invis 2.
Oh, floater.
Oh, ooh. Danny found a floater. I know that's Starshape Room. I don't know what location that's in.
I'm desperately hoping that Greg or Deng just starts trying to beat their heads against the river.
Uh-huh.
It's not working.
And we found loose herb in Starshape Room as well.
We'll call it half a dozen loose.
Yeah. I'm not counting. Someone's counting. All right. What was the actual prize? It was the Crisis. Okay. Crisis averted, but they still have to turn that in because we know where Matoya is.
Alright, so Star Room had tail, floater,
Tail, floater, and herb.
yeah, and herb.
Mhm.
Oh, isn't this convenient?
Oh, yeah. A place to turn the herb in. Fantastic.
No, wait, no, Danny. Danny?
Danny, you gotta do the thing.
There we go.
There we go. We got there.
And the what?
I need to know where that location is.
I think you broke Danny.
I think I broke Danny. I need to know where that location is. Oh, Comment in chat. You guys are evil. Sure am. So now that they're off, so Crescent Lake Party Planners is now airborne. Spellzapp. So Spellzapp is now airborne. Dani is going to be headed straight for. No, wait. Dani's staring at a river. Might be doing a. There we go. A waterfall check first, which actually is a really good idea. Griggly and Dengwoo are also sailing around doing stuff. I think this is going to be our first Crescent Isle check. Or maybe that's
free exit. So.
Or maybe that's where Spellzapp
get out of
is.
places.
Yeah. Was the exit red learnable?
I did not see. I don't recall which slot it was.
No.
It was 2
Well,
or 3.
Oh, well, that life 2 certainly is.
And level 4 Brack, never turn that down.
Heck yeah, we still have the 2 actually difficult fiends left to kill. No disrespect to Team Upstarts.
Yeah, I think Greg will have a word with you about the difficult.
And I saw gold bracelets for sale. That was all at Volcano. So Elfland at Volcano, that's going to be a good spot to hit. What do we got at Ice Cave? We got encounter table manipulation for the other end of Titan. Cool boy.
We'll see. Money, opal, shield, question mark? I saw a dragon armor and a cardio of some description, so we're getting stuff for a night. We got the tail already.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen an endgame sword yet.
I have not seen an endgame sword yet either.
I think they're still actually rocking Cure 4 axes.
Mm-hmm. So we're approaching the 32-minute mark, and just for curiosity and convenience's sake, we were promising that there was a certain solo enthusiast that has embarked on this co-op race. So let's get him in here and find out how he's doing real quick. Hi, Will.
Hey, how the hell's it going?
How is it going with you?
Well,
What's going on? How's your life?
Just flicking my dick, dude. I don't know. Just flicking around.
So where you at and what you doing?
I just cleared through Provoca, which is Earth 3, killed vampire, got a whole bunch of nothing, and decided to save that anyway and leave. So,
all right,
yeah, heading to the Elfland area.
Fantastic. Well,
yeah.
we'll keep apprised on your progress.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and maybe we'll check in tomorrow morning, see how you're doing.
I don't think it's gonna take you quite that long. Not with double nuke.
Nah, yeah.
Well, we'll hold you to that.
I hope so. All right.
So that progress is about what I thought it would be.
Yeah, what the runners were hitting in, 10, maybe 15?
Yeah. So, looks like Dani is leaving the on-rack area, finally clearing out just all that crap so we don't have to worry about it later, and is going to go get her airboat.
Now,
meanwhile,
in actual, legitimate strategy, did she check the bazaar? Because I still think we're waiting.
Right. We're missing a vendor item. That's right. I don't remember seeing that. I don't think she did. So we'll have to remember that for later.
I mean, if they're about to get the airship, it's not too big a deal, but if you're right there...
we found real actual waterfall at Ordeals. Meanwhile, Dengwoo has found Starshape Room, the room of many things. So he's about to get what was it? Herb, tail, floater, and then canoe. Floater and canoe at the same location. I just put that together. Look, I didn't think I would roll something that convenient, but at least it was at on rack, like at the ass end of nowhere, so.
Yes, it just practically, needed a couple of big neon glowing signs. Floater. Oh, and we see, I don't know how long the bug was in, but we saw the elusive gas dragon that nobody saw for at least 6 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a small whoopsie.
Yeah, so one of our popular flags, Shuffle Encounter Rarity, is supposed to, if I remember it correctly, and I'm sure Meridian can correct me on this, we shuffle, there's 8 slots worth of encounters, and we shuffled 1 through 3 and then 3 through 8. And it turns out when we shuffled 3 through 8, we just dropped 8 on the floor. Well, we fixed that bug. And it turns out that, like so many of the slot 8 encounters are dragons, so Spring Tournament 2020, you can fit so many dragons in this bad boy.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing in Waterfall. I guess a wall and a fur 3 helmet. Stick, whatever. Nothing to
Spellzapp. Spellzapp found mermaids and found a heal 2 staff, which is meh, and a ribbon, which is meh.
Heal 2 staff, how original.
This is better than the heal 1 staff. That goes straight in the wood chipper for cash. And a whole lot of not much else out of mermaids.
The ribbon
But we have
alone,
exit.
Once you're up to 2 ribbons, then you're starting to feel, you're feeling good.
That was at Provoca location, which means that mermaids is behind the rod lock, which also means that probably not much else useful is behind the rod lock. So we're still looking for, we haven't found Topher, and we haven't found 2 fiends.
We have a whole lot of Cardia entrances to check.
That's true. And we found a Melmond, and we got level 5 Lightning 3, and white magic that was so bad we backed out of it immediately, so I didn't see what was there.
Alright, so hold on. Dengwoo. He's either cursing you, or it's flying over his head, I don't know.
I will find out when I interview them again. So, let's go give Mirage a look-see. Figure out... Ooh, oh, hang on. We have found the mythical blue stake. And no, it's not quad-exable. They've got a few more hit points than that.
So rare, it's frozen.
Yeah.
Actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you just had to microwave it twice, tenderize it once, it's good to go.
Let it set for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And Sky was Sarda, who gives us loot.
Alright, we also still do need key. That's another key we're missing.
Jokes.
Come for the randomizers, stay for the cops. I didn't get a chance to see the black level 3. Pretty unspectacular.
Yeah, I mean, Quake, I guess. I'm not entirely sure why we're loading up on Lightning 2 and Fire 2. I mean, we've got level 1 nuke, we had a Lightning 3 that was available somewhere, we have level 2 Quad X.
I have a butter knife, and I have an AK-47. I have a butter knife.
I got a rock.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, exit was red learnable, so this is really the leave your white mage at home seed. Oh, I spy a thing that Spellzapp has figured out. The blue stake is first on the power cycle.
And for $6 grand?
Mm-hmm. That's a grind.
Oh, that's like 4 steps.
Yeah, that's such a good grind. Holy crap. We don't need tiles, we got this.
That is one thing I love with either, this encounter rarity, or even if you want to do the Oops All War mix.
Well, that sure was a good grind we had for those 2 minutes, but I guess we're done with that.
I mean, level 20.
Like, clamp 300 bosses.
You got some more exploring to do.
I mean, sure, we still have to dig out half the game, but still.
Spell, making the long walk to Lafine, this is something that... Okay, fine, you have to do. Screw.
Yeah, this long, unnecessary walk to the final dungeon.
This long, unnecessary, totally required walk. Alright, so we got the princess. We can go see, because we know where... well, they know. I have no idea where Corneria Castle was.
Yeah, so if we're looking at key items real quick, we found Rod and Cube. Those are... and Chime. Those are locked things that we've checked. They're done. They're out of the way. Oxiel is on the table. We gotta figure out where that is.
The bazaar, right there on Dengwoo right now.
Oh, that thing that Danny skipped. Cool. Neat. Awesome. So we gotta find Onrak. Onrak might be guarding something. Either a fiend or
We've
or the
seen it.
key.
We've seen it. I just don't know. I think it was pretty early.
Was Onrak early? I don't remember seeing Onrak, or if they did, they just bolted.
Yeah, I think they dipped in and said, all right, nothing at the item shop.
Right,
Don't have the money for spells, so rolling out.
right.
Yep,
Oh.
right there, Elfland Castle.
Okay.
Look at me, knowing things and paying attention.
Look, I got 4 screens to watch. It's hard. And we find Earth 4. Also, Spellzapp just picked up Oxiel, so that's cool. And, ooh, we found Marsh Bottom, which is an incentive location with a thing we don't have. Unless Key is in here. Oh my god, if Key is in here...
If Key's in here, you're not rolling anything for spring tournament.
What are you talking about? It's so easy.
I will not let it happen. Wait, how many digits is a seed? Is it 8 or is it 6?
A...
Cakewalk.
Ooh. No, it has to be hex. So we're limited to A through F.
Fuck.
I mean, we can get close. We could do C A C E.
Yeah.
Or we just go with we'll just take the Gregory route. We'll just do A B C D A B C D. That's close enough.
Saw a Vorpal in Volcano Armory, which I guess is an endgame sword.
With clamped, I'd take it. I'd run with that. As long as we had the tail in a known Bahamut location, which, I mean, we're still digging for stuff. No, they got the tail. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we just gotta find Bahamut. And we've already hit all the annoying locations, so it's gotta be pretty much in the open. So Dengwoo is in Waterfall, talked to the robot, was handed a wall, a whole wall, like bricks and everything.
I just love the idea of the robot going here.
Yeah, just... This is your problem now.
Thanks.
Hey, Sonny. This has been the seed of many minor annoyances. I'm hoping to whittle them down over time.
Early C. If only I had this level 1 nuke.
I mean, we did see a lot of party wipes, so I'm still counting that as a win.
Ah, the wonders of being in the booth. Oh man, you and Greg would have been great together.
So,
Yeah, like we have a lot of access, but we're still missing 2 orbs, a key. Oh, here we go.
ooh, we found dwarves, and we've got I know we have the adamant, and I think we have the TNT.
Hooray, dwarf.
Hooray!
All right.
We got a mute gauntlet. Quiet while the gloves are on.
So when you actually take the gauntlet off and slap your opponent in the face, it actually mutes them. I love it.
And we got the crown. We can make that narcissistic old prick go batshit.
Just want to show him the receipt from level 1 black magic. Are you sure you want to do this?
Ooh, and we found Tiamat. Question in chat: just one off-stream runner? No, there's a bunch of teams, but they're all like running partners and like doing co-op and shit. There's only one, the Mr. WillBloodworth, who will be done with this in at least one business day.
Sucks that it's Saturday, but Bert, we know where Topher is. Topher is Lafine.
So, Danny not taking any chances with a war mech kill, despite packing 3 nuke casters. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh, but Gregglypuff has found a Kraken.
Alright, it can't possibly be bad as carry, right?
Alright, here we go. We got with a low damage nuke and with 2 hits, 2 damage.
2 damage.
We're out of nukes. Let's try. Alright, is going 2 hits, 2 damage, and is also 2 hits, 2 damage. Generally a bad thing if the fighter and the red mage are doing equivalent melee damage, but here we are, and he's out, and he resets.
Okay, so we need to Greggly needs to be renamed to Bill Murray because we've seen this before. Poor Craig. He just needs a shoulder to cry on at this point.
I am half tempted to go for an interview at this point.
Alright, so we got both teams finding Bahamut pretty much at the same moment. Finally able to use all those dragon armors, Aegis shields, Vorpals, goodies they found. Someone found a slab somewhere, didn't see that. Greg's turning that in. I don't know that we found Lafine yet.
And we'd like to welcome Team GregglyZap to the booth. Now, Greggly, are you aware that orbs are lit by killing fiends?
Wait, what? I should
I heard that, yeah.
I mean, I keep trying to kill them, and then they don't die.
Right.
Okay, you should try not tickling them.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, sometimes you want to throw some nukes out, and then you get ambushed by a bunch of cisnecks with, like, goddamn death touch, and that's like a bummer. What I'm trying to say is a bummer.
And Spellzapp,
What's up?
we know that you're aware of Topher. How long are you going to continue this level grind before you decide enough's enough and you just storm into the place?
I mean, I got a black belt, so I got to go to 42 at least.
Right.
Maybe a little bit more because it's
I
client
see.
bosses. So
That's
Right.
that's hilarious. You guys
Right.
are like the funniest people I know.
Thank you.
I'm
We're
just
actually
glad
trying really
I
hard.
mean, this is like comedy, like old school Comedy Central stuff right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
black belts and Topher, ha ha ha.
Yeah. It's great fun. Everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a blast, is what they say. Somebody said it's a blast. I don't
Really?
know who that person is.
blasted.
Yeah.
All right,
So
thanks
anyway.
for the update.
Yeah, it's been really good. This has been a really good seed. It's been a lot of fun. I have died to 2 fiends now, and I highly recommend this.
All right, thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Gregley was not in the mood to be roasted. I regret nothing.
See, got a saber sword up in one of the.
Oh, who got the saber sword?
Danny. I think somebody else picked it up as well, but it's in this.
Okay.
What is that? Sky 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right. So,
Oh, there's 2 of them.
wait, 2 saber? Holy crap! I mean, that's not good for these parties because there's only 1 damage dealer. But,
I mean, with enough sabers, anything's a damage dealer.
that's true. But like, have we found temper? Surely we found temper by now.
Level 1, I thought. Was it
Yeah,
level 1?
level 1. Yeah. So like,
Well, that's sharing nuke, so I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna have like 27 charges when we stomp into Topher. So like, yeah, I don't know. I think that second saber sword is actually just kind of not helpful.
There's the key that we needed.
There's that key. So that is Crescent Lake Party Planners in Go mode.
And
there's Spellzapp. Oh yeah, Spellzapp taking on Kraken 1.
Question in chat, we have not seen Mazza. The only endgame sword we've seen so far is Vorpal.
Yeah.
And sadly, the only incentive location that we have, I fear will be abandoned.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because there is going to be something in there, isn't there? Oh hey, Mux had glance this whole time. Who knew?
I knew something was turning people to stone. I've seen a couple of statues running around.
Yeah.
But, you know, paying attention.
Ooh, Spellzapp having a heck of a time versus Kraken 1. Actually relying on Invis 2 strats. Things must be dire over here.
I could have sworn I just saw like 7 nuke charges. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I'm also pretty sure we saw 2 face-up mages earlier in the fight, but we got there. Always rely on Brack. Bracken into pizzas.
Alright, and they know, well, it's, I believe it's Cardia Tiny has our last feed on Crescent Lake Party Planners side.
Right, we got to get through the robot, but we know it's there, and they also know where Topher is.
Oh, there's your answer for where Mazza is.
Oh, Princess had it? Or wait.
Wait, hold on. Something's fishy here. She had Mazmoon, but she was being held by a level 2 Garland?
I mean, it's
She
a
was
lot of
behind
effort
him.
to... Yeah, well, look, you can't stab your captor, right? That's just rude.
And I think there may have been a third saber?
What are we going to do with all these sabers?
It's like a episode of Dragon Ball Z up in here.
Question in chat. Is it short Topher? No. It's the long one. And I mean, we know where it is, but like...
Had I had time to executive order this, it would have been Deep Topher. But I guess we'll be kind of nice. And then, of course...
I mean, we didn't want to risk this being like a 5-hour ordeal.
Yeah, with a 4-step blue stake.
Thanks to our restreamer tonight, Dark Moon, who almost certainly would have wanted to go to bed at some point, preferably after someone had finished. And spells that back to the blue steak buffet.
Yep, the grind has officially commenced. 4 steps, blue steak. Beautiful.
and we're removing extraneous characters, so the only ones that will be grinding. I'm assuming this is going to be a night-only grind. That is my guess.
Yep,
Yeah,
there goes the red mage.
the red mage has lived through everything else, so the red mage is being moved up. So we just kind of want that to go away. You know, eventually.
Yeah, I finally get to lead the party. Oh god, it hurts.
And I don't think anything was here in our deals where we see Gregley digging around. I think they're still waiting to put to find that the key.
Yeah. Yeah. Team Upstarts still needs the key, but I'm 99% sure that they know where everything is. They just need the key. Or they might not know where Topher is. I don't know if they did that check yet.
That does sound right. I think I've only seen one person check there. Like I said before, that's usually the last place I would go, and of course Topher's there.
Yeah. So 56 minutes. I think it's time to see how our brave explorer is doing. Our brave solo expedition. Hi, Will.
Hello again.
How's it going?
It's going great, man.
What fun, interesting things have you seen?
I saw an eye grind tile, and I made use of it a lot.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yes, I did. Indeed, I did.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw rub on the eyes, and we're like, no, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, them having ability to stun kind of sucked, but whatever. I chained together some Cure 4 axes so they would recover no matter what.
So not only did they have rub, they had stun?
Yes. Yeah, well, I have pro rings on all three of my characters, so I'm not really sweating the rub.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where are you and what are you doing?
I'm in Sky 4.
Fantastic.
Through Gork Cave, so yeah, that'd be a good time for everybody.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch up on you later.
Appreciate it.
He has not left the inner sea. Meanwhile, on runners who are going, it looks like Danny has found the stun and is trying the 3-eye tile.
I mean, at least if Will already has a 3-eye grind behind him, the seed of small annoyances is nothing but a couple of speed bumps.
Right. Question in chat: do both players have to finish? Why are they both grinding? Now, I guess the main thing is that they're both grinding in preparation for taking on Warmech, because like one is going to try at a lower level and the other one's going to keep grinding and try it at a higher level. But that's a lot of levels going on over there.
Yeah, kind of. They're both at a point where they don't really need to be exploring anymore, and you may as well have two people at level going into Topher, so that if the first person in hits this road bump and wipes, they can pass that information on to the second person. Say, hey, Kraken 2 has this. Be prepared, and that second person is equally prepared to try and make the push.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the right side of our screen, the Great Salt Mountain has found Topher, and has rescued the princess.
We expect him to defeat the ultimate evil, but a bat is getting in his way.
And he apparently doesn't have exit. Exit was red learnable.
Wait, no, Greg.
Greg. I'm sure that won't come up. Oh no, we're headed back. Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. They're in control.
Yeah, this is perfect. because this was the best solution.
So, also looks like Dengwoo has found a Gurmedusa tile to just kind of fuck around on. Or no, maybe there's still full clearing. Never mind, because we found the Sharknado floor, and that's the Sharknado tile. Which, I mean, Germadusa ordinarily is a good tile, but with them spamming heat, this is just going to take forever.
Okay, so in Greg's defense, his red mages have 2 spells.
Why is that in his defense? Why is one of those spells not exit?
He doesn't have it, so he couldn't this exit?
Oh, they have 2 spells total. Oh.
Yeah, total. Like Nuke and Temper.
Yeah, I mean, that sure is an option.
I didn't say it was a good defense. I just said it was a defense.
So, Spellzapp has finished his grind and is loading up on magic. Danny's still plugging away. Might be heading straight to 50? Oh no, they're at 29. I thought I saw 3. Alright.
Yeah, probably sitting, that lower mid-30s, and then
Yeah.
proceed to steamroll everything.
Mm-hmm.
Gregory stopping, thinking about his life. Yeah, so Upstarts desperately needs to find. Oh no, they're about to find it. Okay, perfect. So they desperately need to find that key.
Yeah.
And kill a lot of fiends. But
Yeah. They're about to catch up on progression, but Crescent Lake Party Planners has been stationary for a good long while. Oh, also worth noting, they know the location of several fiends that are still alive.
yeah, I have a feeling Gregory's gonna have a few words for Carrie and Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
Though he would be my hero if he decided to use all those saber swords and actually punch it to death. I do like the little touch of the 3-eye grind tile being unrunnable. Like, oh no.
Oh no, I have to kill these things. Whatever will I
I
do?
don't want to do this. Oh god, it hurts. Oh, that's no good. Danny has like no weapons.
Who needs weapons when you've got 3 mages with nuke? Now, I believe Spellzapp knows the location of Mazza. So
yeah, he has Mazza. I'm
Right.
assuming that once Danny's out of here, but Danny's right now swinging the saber.
But we got us a robot fight coming. We're gonna do some party jiggling, and we're gonna give this a whirl. Let's try some Invis 2. How about some Invis 2? Maybe some fast, and a saber. The sabers.
3 hits for. I mean, as long as you survive it.
Ormek hates it when I say the word multiple times, so he just punches the knight. Invis 2 goes off.
It's a saber sword, not a saber. You idiot.
It's a saber, and you can't tell me otherwise. But now we're gonna try the Cure 4 axe because that punch really hurt. Invis 2 goes off. Ormek tries a fire 2 because I guess Invis 2 goes off. We're at 4 stacks of 6. Temper happens, and that Cure 4 goes off. The White Mage is gonna wait. Got nothing better to do. Let's try some Temper. And we're gonna swing. I missed what that was, but the White Mage exploded. That's the important part. Temper goes off. Let's try Nuke. How about some Nuke? Maybe a swing. Warmek misses. Let's try Nuke. 252. That's good. Swing. 7 hits. 1393. Boom goes the robot.
See, now with the red mage down, if enough blood gets on the white mage's robe, does it turn into a red mage?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that math works. If the red mage bleeds white, does it turn into a white mage? Science to be performed later on these 2 mage corpses that we have here. Tiamat is not fucking around. That was a lot of big hits. But Brack gets the job done. So that's Crescent Lake Party Planners ready for Topher.
I think we just found the dark secret that's going on in Melman. Dr. Un is doing all kinds of experiments on dead light warriors.
And just like that, Danny is done with her grind and is headed in the general direction of Topher as well. That is what we in the big leagues call communication.
Though she's still rocking that saber, I think.
I mean, there might be a trip to like there might be a trip to wherever Canaria Castle is to get a sword. Well, because we got to go here and we got to rescue the princess first, and then we got to go get our standing implement. Yeah.
I forgot that the one thing with co-op is you can't like save the princess in multiple dimensions.
So now that we have a team in go mode, I think we should go for another interview. Yeah?
Yeah, make them in. Meridian, I wasn't smack talking the white mage. I was just wondering if enough blood gets on the robe that.
Welcome to the booth, Spellzapp. Now, Spellzapp, I understand that you've just completed your grind and you're ready to take on Tiamat 1. Take us through your thought process on that.
I'm not Spellzapp.
Sure you are.
No, I'm not.
What if you're Spellzapp now?
But I'm not grinding. I'm in Topher.
Oh, well, what if
you got
answer
bad
the
intel.
questions? What if you answer the questions I ask you? That's
What
how
was
this works.
Spellzapp finished his grind?
Yeah, and and you're about to take on Tiamat 1. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little nervous, but I'm fine.
Okay. See? Now you're getting it. You answered the questions that are asked of you. Now, Danny, early on, when you got rejected hard by that 4-worm trap tile, have you thought about going back to it?
There's a 4-worm trap tile?
Well, of course there is, Danny. You found it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I'm everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't where I parked my car. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. This season's really fun. I got level 1 nuke. I got parties. I found exit. Things are going real good. The worm trap tile you're gonna bonk off it pretty hard sometimes, but what can you do if not persevere?
Right. All right. Thanks for the update, Dengwoo.
All right.
I'm still laughing and I lost my car. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little useless for a minute.
So, real actual Spellzapp is in Topher. So Danny is flying around. I have to assume that while that interview was happening, Danny did what I thought and is on her way to get her Mazza. Dengwoo's about to take on a robot. And did Gregley find the blue steak buffet? Gregley found the blue steak buffet.
He did, yes. Yeah, I did notice that. Spellzapp was not the only one to say, oh, hey.
Question in chat, what if we gave away precious info? Now, there is a very sophisticated mechanism here backstage where we ensure that we only interview either one person from a team or both people from a team, and it's worked pretty flawlessly so far. So I think we've been pretty good. Yeah, I think we've done pretty good on not giving away any pertinent info.
Now, I do want to say initially, what I wanted to do was at about the half-hour mark, pull one person from every team in, and say, you know what, seeing one person terminate chaos, it's good, but we're going to go ahead and need both people to defeat chaos this time.
And as we switch over to the Deng Cam, I just want to point out that we saw 4 hits, 1100 damage out of a Vorpal. That thing is buffed to hell.
Yeah, Vorpal with clamped definitely starts to, in my opinion, catch up.
Mm-hmm. So Dengwoo's going to take on Tia 1. Let's try some wall and temper. Yeah, we're going to wall, we're going to temper, we're going to temper some more. And we're going to swing the Vorpal. 3 hits, 10 damage. Vorpal does Vorpal things. Tiamat is not impressed. Cracks back for 200. Let's try Cure 4, maybe some tempers and stuff. Swing again. 3 hits, 265. Down goes the red mage. So Cure 4 happens, temper happens. Let's try swing. Let's try Invis 2. Switch defensive stats a little bit. And our last temper. Temper goes, swing. 3 hits, 264. Crack back for like almost the same amount of damage. Invis 2 goes off. So let's try some more Cure 4 and lock, I guess. I mean, it couldn't hurt. 3 hits, 378, making progress. Lock, easy to hit. Incoming damage doesn't kill the knight, and that Cure 4 tops it off. That's fantastic. Invis 2 happens. Black Mage is hit, but still up. Lock hits. Swing the Vorpal. 4 hits, 158.
Yeah, when it crits, when it doesn't, it's a silver sword.
We're gonna try Quadex strats real quick. Black Mage goes back up to full. Quadex doesn't land as Spellzapp pulls carry 2.
Yeah, there was some kind of speed bump somewhere. I don't know.
And on the top of our screen for a moment, we had the dueling steak buffet. One of them was a lot more quality than the other. Gregglypuff has a discerning eye. Meanwhile, Spellzapp trying swings, Invis 2s, lightning 3s, trying to whittle down this carry 2. Dengwoo versus Tia 1. We've lost one of our mages again. We've got saber strats happening. We sabered the Vorpal Saber, tried swinging 4 hits, some damage, didn't quite get there. This Tiamat is enormous.
Yeah,
I'm just going to point out that in the time it took Spellzapp to do Lich 2 and Carry 2 is about the same amount of time it's going to take Dengwoo to do Tiamat 1. And that's not a knock on Dengwoo's skill, that's just how fucking mammoth Tia 1 is.
Yeah, you wouldn't have noticed it from Spellzapp's screen. I guess he had tempers and sabers and lions and tigers and bears oh my.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're up to the real chat.
The first real boss. We've structured our party in such a way that we've put the ablative meat shields to the front. We're going to try and Invis 2 strats because we're legit scared of what a clamped Kraken 2 can do to us.
I don't know why you moved the white mage to the top. Kraken has a thing for redheads.
Because, I mean, the red mage has life, and the black mage has dead. Let's try some more Invis 2. Swing. 6 hits, 411. That's progress. Invis 2 goes off. Worth noting, Dani is now in Topher because that's the Redbird trap tile. Now hang on, I'm getting a call right now, and this is a little weird because it's from a 3-digit phone number, and the phone number reads 666.
You have to pick it up.
All right. Well, all right. Hi, you're on the air? Question mark.
Hi. This is Chaos.
Oh, hey.
Am I live?
Yeah, you're live. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, excellent. I just want to say I'm a really huge fan of this randomizer. It's really breathed new life into my reputation. But I gotta take issue with something that Demon Frog has said. He commented on there being lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And I just want to say, taking into account my own personal issues getting over my kind of negative body image, was that some kind of personal attack?
I sincerely apologize that I may have attacked the body image of the incarnate of evil.
Okay, well, I mean, now you say the incarnate of evil. You know, I'm not entirely a bad person. Yes, I want the Life Warriors dead and the entire world to die and everything. But you've got to admit that there's good and bad in everyone, right?
Now, Chaos, you say you're not all bad, but you've got an employee here that's got both nuke and nuclear trying to murder light warriors.
Look, he's had a lot of promotions over the years. He's done really good work. I mean, what did you want me to do? Just give him another useless like cast of ink or something?
I mean, do we get requests? Because I'd prefer that the time loop be ended.
Oh no, you don't get requests. I'd say this particular employee has done a really great job over the years.
All right, well, we're almost
And
sure.
I don't want to be one of those asshole employers that just
Sure.
sap off the energy of the employees that actually want to do a good job. I mean, I have to reward them in some way.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go, Mr.
Yeah,
Incarnate of Evil,
You
because
have somebody knocking on your door, I think.
yeah, I think someone's about to ride the elevator down to your office, and you might want to have strong words with them.
I'm honestly not worried about them, but I appreciate you giving me the chance to give it my full attention.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, well maybe I'll call in if you do this again.
Yeah, I sincerely hope we get the chance.
All right, well, death to Light Warriors. Talk to you later.
All right, he's gone. I really hope he dies because I don't want to go through that again. That was scary. I feel like my soul was in danger, and I don't understand what's happening.
Well, Tiamat was a nightmare. We have no invisible. Oh, okay, we have the Knight's invisible toad.
All right, yeah, the Knight's got Invis too, so we can get half capped. So we got Invis 2, we got Fast. Let's try the Saber Saber. Yeah, see.
Everyone's got some good news.
So let's try some more Saber Saber. We're gonna lock because I have a feeling that Black Mage isn't gonna be alive much longer, and in the off chance that this is a very dodgy chaos, we got to get those locks off now. These are good calls by Spellzapp.
Yeah. But...
Down goes the Black Mage, as was ordained.
and it's
Spellzapp going for another greedy Saber. Oh, but gets the Cure 4 off.
Oh boy.
Oh, better to be lucky than good. Let's try attacking. Or more Invis 2s, because we got to get... Because those punches are really scary. Let's try a swing. 3 hits, 515. That's progress. Incoming single punch for 190. We can deal with that. 4 hits, 821. We're over 1,000 damage.
Oh, a couple of sabers and a lock on one hit.
Single hit, 133. It's a good thing we got those locks off when we could. Fire 3 comes in.
And we're
Nuke
back
happens.
around.
I don't think we made it through the whole script. I think that was 2 nukes.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's terminated.
GG to the Crescent Lake Party Planners with an official FFR bot time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 32 seconds. GG to them. And the Crescent Lake Party Planners, should be noted, have held on to their champion title. Not that it was on the line, they've just kind of reinforced it.
So we'll pull them into the booth. We'll see how we're doing. And I think just to kind of juxtapose that after we're done talking to them, we'll pull Will back up in.
Yeah, we'll figure out where Will's at. Place your bets now, chat, on whether or not Will has left the Inner Sea. All right, let me get the winners in here.
/ all in. No.
And welcome the Crescent Lake Party Planners to the booth. Congratulations on your winning the race. First to kill Chaos.
Hey,
Thank
Fizzle,
you.
thanks.
So, this has been a heck of a ride. From our vantage point, this has kind of seemed like the seed of a million annoyances.
A little bit, yeah.
And then Tiamat and Chaos said, well, we can be big annoyances if we really try.
Yeah.
I was
I
a
was
little.
told, and I'm currently finding out.
So, I guess my first question is, early on, you get the cube. So you're basically stuck in the Inner Sea for like 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. You get the cube, and the cube turns into a complete dead end. Was that the first part where, like, it just started being like, son of a bitch for the rest of the seed.
Oh yeah, I said that like at least 5 or 6 times.
I think the first son of a bitch was when he left the canal. And this like tells me, "It's oh no, I left that one chest," and I go back and that's what it is. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, because at one point we were like, "Oh, progression has to be the cube."
Yeah.
Once past the cube, we're like, "Wait a minute." They were like, "Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? They have the ruby. That's kind of cool." When Titans turns into the wormhole, and yeah, that's cool.
Because
now,
we saw both teams enter carry floor at one point, but we saw like neither carry or open a canal. So we thought, because we're trying to keep track of multiple shit at once, so we thought someone had checked it and it was nothing, and it's just like, oh, all right, let's just keep going. But no, it turns out that was the canal.
Yep.
No, I put on my radar. The plan was for me to finish up what I was doing and then do Titan's Tunnel if I had to.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned into the canal, and then we're like, okay, well, let's not do Titan's Tunnel yet.
Oh, neato. One of the TOF locked boxes was a ribbon.
That's the ribbon chest right there.
We don't even have better trap treasure on. How the hell does that work?
TOF locked provides.
Right?
It's a mini slice of sky.
well,
So-
Danny, good luck. Have fun with chaos. With
Yeah.
just a night.
Don't get punched in the face. Did you have that Cure 4 axe on your guy?
I just put it on him
Nice.
and my ribbon. This is gonna go swell, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
You can do live
Great.
coaching here.
Fizzle. I'm gonna need you to like will all your happy thoughts to your little dude here and keep him alive.
I can only promise to Will thoughts of some description. Here we go. Let's try some magic. How about some Invis 2? We got to get those Invis 2 charges up. Fire 3 happens. Nobody cares.
Here comes the nuke next.
And the nuke for 164. That's pretty really nice. We got our second Invis 2 charge off. How about some more Invis 2? Invis 2. Buffering. And more Fire 3. Chaos really wants to get through this spell list. Here's some Lightning 2. Sorry, so we got our 4 Invis 2 charges out. We're kind of, sort of evasive a little bit. There's a rub. We're going to Saber the Stabby Saber. We're going to Saber the Stabby Saber again. Ice 2 comes in, rifling through the spell list. Maybe there was only one nuke in it. Sabering the Saber. Chaos tries to punch, is confused by all the same words.
At some point here, Danny.
A voice from
I
above,
did
and
heal.
that... Playing fast and loose with hit point totals, but we got turn order, and we got back up to full health. Alright, maybe it was only one nuke in the list. And that was swing and a miss. And that's swing and a miss.
Yeah, Chaos is a little bit of a beefy boy.
Yeah. And that, oh, we got a hit for 388. Sweet. Let's try swing for 260. Those are numbers. Punched in the face for 300.
Hard-hitting commentary. I come for.
Swing for 179. We're getting there one single crit at a time. Nuke comes out. We're down to 2 Cure 4s, one of which we're using right now.
Oh, remember you got that
Chaos.
Cure. You got that axe, the Cure 4 axe.
Chaos is ripping through that spell list. Yeah, this is just... Is this some sort of crit loop? That was a 388, that was a 260. I think it's not like a single loop, but like it's a rotating amount of numbers. Until we stop and do the Cure 4 axe. It's fine. I'm sure.
Time. It's a.
Yeah, it's one of those loops that's not closed, otherwise known as a curved line.
Well,
I don't think that's a loop at all.
Look, are you comms or me?
Hey, you guys pulled me in here.
That's true. We did bring this on ourselves. Nuke happens for a shit ton of damage. Let's try swinging. Single hit 324. But then we got
Wait.
punched in the face.
Yeah, usually if you get below 300 HP, you probably want to toss out a heal.
well, I was going to, and then they were snarky about it when I did it a second ago. So whatever.
It's our job. It's fucking FFR After Dark Night. Of course we're going to be
I
snarky.
know.
We'd be fired if we
Every-
weren't snarky.
It's late and everybody's snarky bitches. I know.
Were you not paying attention during the completely flawless interviews that happened?
Yeah, those went real swell.
So
Sorry.
on the right side of our screen, the Upstarts have
Go
entered
get a
Topher.
drink.
The Upstarts have entered Topher. We've got Dengwoo on Speed Bump 2, and Gregley is not far behind. Off screen, we've got Team Caleb finishing in second place with an official FFR bot time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 53 seconds. GG to them.
Can you say that team name one more time?
Let me give it a go. Team Caleb.
So, let me see. What's on the It's not after midnight, so I'll say you had gum in your mouth and not something else.
I mean, I'm trying to merge two names together. It's fine. So let's before we do anything else, let's bring in our intrepid explorer, Mr. WillBloodworth. I hope finalize your bets now, chat, to see whether he's left the inner sea or not. Hi, Will.
Howdy.
How's it going?
You know it's going.
Yeah. So what you doing?
Heading to Onrak. I've cleared out everything in the inner sea. Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Have you done the Melman continent yet?
Yes.
Ooh, neato.
Yeah. I think I cleared everything.
How you feeling? So, how many orbs you on?
One, but I can get a second one if I feel like killing Carrie. I don't quite feel like it exactly yet.
All right. Well done.
Thank you.
Keep on trucking.
Can do, will do. Thank you.
That's honestly better than I thought. And joining us in the booth is one half of Team Caleb.
I wasn't sure if it was cool if we came in here and hung out and just kind of listened. So
I mean, if it
I was
was
gonna pop in and then drag.
I mean, if it wasn't, I would have banished you to the Sleepy Time Junction zone.
Well, we're welcome here, Ale, so we can just hang out and just listen to them talk.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a professional show. We can just fucking do whatever.
GG Spellzapp and Danny. Your streak
Thank you.
continues.
GG.
Hell yeah, it does.
How did you find that Topher?
Ale found it a lot better than me. I'll let Ale talk about it. I wiped twice in it.
I liked how half the fiends had weapons of mass destruction in their arsenal. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was what, nuclear from one of them?
Yeah, that was
Matt?
Tia 2. Yep.
Yeah.
And Kraken 2 was, what was it, Ink, Crack Nuclear or something like that?
I think I just saw the inks and punches.
I saw the nuclear and the crack a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we look at the right side of our screen, we can see Mr. the Gregley Puff with 3 fewer characters than he should have, taking on Kraken 2. Promptly punished for his sins. Maybe he can try that again.
Isn't his name. Is what he was screaming at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, didn't get quite through, but maybe if joins forces with and we can get there.
Poor old and
Oh yeah. So for those just joining us who didn't have the benefit of vision, out of the gate, Gregley stormed into C-Split, immediately wiped, and then saw that he had to make a party again, so he reset and then made his party a third time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't wait to rewatch this. Watch this later.
I agree. This is entertaining.
So, crack waters. I just saw we got crack water.
Oh shit.
You hate to see it in the water supply system.
Yeah, first it was on all the $20 bills, and
I'm just thinking of Batman Begins. It's just like, why are they putting an inhalant in the water supply?
Because they're going to microwave the water with all those nuclear.
Oh shit! Oh, we finally figured out Chaos's plan. He tried giving us that fucking "I'm a good employer" speech earlier, but like, yeah, we're onto him. Well, we're not really onto him anymore because he's dead, but like, we were onto him. Oh wow, 13 hits for 1221 on a white mage. Jesus.
See, I told you earlier, Kraken has a thing for redheads.
Mhm.
White Mage's third slot goes down.
That's true. We're gonna try single hit for 103. We're gonna, we need to layer on the lock strats. That's about the only way we're gonna melee through this.
Or the saber, sword, sabers.
Yeah, we got a saber, the stabby saber.
Those double saber swords were a really nice find in Sky 3.
I just remember what was it? The lock, whatever it was. It was in
It was an ice.
waterfall that, no, there was something in waterfall I had, and then I
It
was
was a
talking and not paying
wall
attention and got that's what it was.
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
was
the wall.
talking and got lost and said fucking bounced.
And which amused us to no end of the robot just reaching over, ripping a wall off of the room and going, here, have this. I wasn't expecting.
I forgot where I put the cube. Have part of the wall.
Of course, I have a reward for from the intrepid adventurers. Here.
Have part of my home.
Yeah, so Deng lost both red and white mage. Does Deng have life on night?
Life was level
not.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
No, it was level 4. You can't get it on your
Oh.
night.
Wow, shit.
Honestly, I'd say if that was night learnable, I wouldn't have went into chaos. I had like 3 of my 4 people dead.
Look, I'm only marginally paying attention, okay? It's a difficult night. There's like 4 things on screen. The screens are moving around. Thank you, Dark Moon EX, for this very interesting focus overlay thing.
Yeah, the little tweaking. I do enjoy being able to pull up one person and kind
Yeah,
of focus on them a little bit.
it's been interesting, I think. All right.
The real thing here is that we're almost ready for. If you look at the layouts here, it looks like we could have 12 screens on stream. We're almost ready for the multi-box.
Oh god.
Ooh, the 16 co-op.
Lost.
Or at
Yeah,
the
just
very
my
least, if
voice.
you did like the size of the 3 on the side, you get 30 teams on
No,
screen.
we get 12 screens, and then we get Woke solo comms, and then we just wait for magic to happen.
Yeah, and then every now like Woke can just click on one and it can blow it full screen, and then he has to minimize. Like it's
No.
capped. He can only do it for like 30 seconds at a time, though.
Or or like he clicks on one and like the wrong one blows up. Oh, his choice.
And even though
Yeah,
Danny's
please.
mic is muted, you can hear her sobbing as she's trying to track this.
Look, I will happily volunteer to track anytime it's needed. But even that, I'm not fucking going anywhere near it. I will watch it.
So Dengwoo's on Tia 2. Tia 2's first move was to one-shot the Black Mage. The second move was to one-shot the Knight.
And that is why Tiamat 2 is Employee of the Month.
Yeah, no, Chaos was very correct when he said that.
You only drive the good employees away if you reward poor performance.
So I think Ale and I were talking. I think we're in a good position to give Dani and Spellzapp a run for their money if this happens again, because this was only our first race together doing co-op. So
Yeah, it's a very competitive time. 7 minutes away, and we're an hour 33 in, and we have no other finishers yet.
yeah, I think if I had a better Tia 2 fight and not have just been like back row, he focused on my back row.
Right.
And knocked out, because I ran fighter double red black, and I think I would have been okay. But and I also didn't have a Cure 4X on my knight, so if I had just done those 2 things and had a little bit better luck the first 2 rounds, it would have been much quicker.
So it looks like Deng has abandoned ship and is going to park on the Gurmedusa grind tile for a bit, while Greg Lee's just going to keep on trucking, trying meme strats. Are we sure? Greg Lee trying to emulate Deng strats.
Hey,
I'm
I
surprised she's
wasn't
going for
racing.
this Medusa tile because they know about the blue stake reset.
Well, how much are we getting out of this? I mean, it's actually no. Yeah, you're right, because this is roughly the same as what we're getting out of at a
And
blue stake.
Far more annoying.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
Spellzapp playing?
I Quake Glitch too, but if y'all thought I was gonna race Dang and not fucking Quake Glitch, you're crazy.
Spellzapp obviously opting for the bonus dungeons as we're focusing on Dengwoo's incorrect grind and Greg Lee finally getting through Lich 2, 4 turns longer than it should have taken.
It's Kid Chameleon time.
Oh, damn.
Bonus stream action. Let's go.
Hey, Dark Moon cut me off. Put me back in, Dark Moon. Come on.
Oh,
Ah. Am I the only one who sat here is just like, wow, this loading screen is taking a long time?
No, I've never seen Chameleon in forever.
So we've got all right, Greg Lee is rounding the corner on Fire Floor. Chat having numerous opinions on how to run a show.
There's some kind of joke about having crab cakes come in and do commentary there, but I just don't feel like working for it.
What a perfect time to be raided by Mazada. Thanks for the raid,
Yeah.
Mazada.
Thanks for the raid, Mazada. Welcome to Kid Chameleon versus Team Upstarts.
oh, it's even better. It'll be even better if he finishes Kid Chameleon before they finish Topher too, because then we beat him twice.
Oh, no. How are they doing? I know that they were both kind of
Greg Lee is committing to repeated Topher dives, hoping that RNG will get him there. Dengwoo, I believe, is going for a grind strategy, but has decided to pick a Gurmedusa tile rather than the blue steak buffet, which, like, you don't have to worry about exiting for. It's right there. It's a shorter fight. You don't have to worry about heat. There's a lot of reasons to do that.
we didn't see the blue steak buffet.
Mhm.
The best grind we found was the triple I on the cube block.
Right.
I have to say, with that comment from Danny, I think she's like Chaos in training. I think Chaos would be proud of that kind of smack.
Sure. So Dengwoo has gone back. Hi, Wout.
Hi, I heard my name and got out of bed, and I'm trying to figure out why on earth y'all were evoking me on solo comms.
Because
so
we
what-
thought that
so we've got
a
a-
12-man layout would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And we thought the only person that could do a 12-man layout would be
Is you by yourself.
completely by himself.
Okay, that makes complete sense to me. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being evoked in vain.
Oh, no.
No, never.
We would never do that. Not on After Dark Night.
Okay, kick ass. That is all. I will
Good
go
night,
back
Wout.
to observing
Good night.
y'all from bed.
Good night, Wout.
Bye bye.
Only serious business here on Final Fantasy.
What a time
can't
to
talk
be
about
alive.
It's like we woke up the parents and just got in almost got in trouble.
I know. I was about to say we can't talk about Dad or we'll get in trouble.
Like we're all in the basement. I keep it down. We woke up.
It's almost midnight. Why aren't you in your sleeping bags?
Yeah. So, Gregory Puff is still continuing to mash face against Topher. Dengwoo's gone on an adventure. Oh no, where the hell is Dengwoo going? Somebody tell me.
Scotta Provoca.
Oh, I forgot Melman was there. I never went to Melman. So hopefully there was nothing there I needed.
I don't believe. Yeah, I think Melman was pretty useless.
Yeah.
I forgot it was a town.
So everyone does.
Yeah.
Unless it's Duck Derby Day 4. We couldn't fucking leave there. It was downtown Melman. On and off all night.
So there's a question from chat from Mazada. Why isn't Spell playing FFR? What happened to Danny? Did she just quit?
So the real answer to that is that Danny is buffering, Don't mind that she's in the booth with us. It's the magic of the internet. And Spellzapp is trying a very alternate strat, and we'll see if it pays off for him.
Yeah.
He's trying side-scrolling strats, and I've not seen this before, but I'm interested to see where it goes.
Well, it's part of the new.
Right there. He's leveling up his ninja in Kid Chameleon.
Right.
Yeah, it's FFR multi-world with Kid Chameleon.
Sure.
Yep. Secret project Meridian's been working on. He's debuting it this evening.
Yeah. As Gregley rounds the corner, we're going to give Carrie 2 another swing. Gregley says there's nothing there. I am not sure he has inspected that tile. Alright, we're just going to fire hose some heal pots real quick.
Yeah. Hopefully, he doesn't have the similar time with this carry as the original carry.
Right. All tempers to the knight. All hits to who is dead.
Poor
I gotta pay Demon Frog for that joke. He did it first. Swing happens, nothing to make of it. Carrie is just going down the line, just mulching red mages.
Yeah, it was close race, guys, but I did it. We beat Kiki.
Alright, so the current score is Team Crescent Lake Party Planners is up 2-0. The Upstarts could catch up conceivably. I've smudged my notes on how long the competition is.
You know what? If I've learned anything from their practices, you know what they need to do to win? Greg needs to leave, let Deng do it for himself for a while, and then come back and beat it.
As much as I liked my idea of bringing everybody in halfway through and saying, by the way, both people have to beat Chaos to win, I much prefer the hey, everyone has to also beat Kid Camille.
Ooh. So, Chad is saying that Gregley just rage quit literally. There's no movement on his stream.
That's like the fourth time Carrie's had his number, man.
I mean, that's true. Dengwoo is back on the horse. We're gonna see if we can plant our feet and eat that horse.
That's right, Dengwoo's no quitter. Go, Woo, go!
Chat reporting that he has tossed his earbuds to the ground.
You know, he probably shouldn't do that considering his headset's broke. That's all he's got. I mean...
And it's hard to look really upset throwing a pair of, teeny little earbuds on the ground, too, It's kind of an ineffectual way to show you're upset.
Doesn't quite have the impact. There's not a thud or anything.
So, Deng attempting Deng strats. The inevitable result happens. Well, alright, that white mage needs to save those fades, so... And just as I open my stupid mouth, Deng strats pull off a Lich 2 kill.
See, why did we try? I was like, who would ever go to refine it? So far, okay.
I know, this has been the seed of us just being wrong, which, sure.
It's kind of a trend for you lately, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. So it started with it started with cube is totally progression, and then it became we have the required Titan wormhole, and then it was we don't need to go to Lafine, it's so far out of the way. It was freaking cardio over here. So let's try Dengwoo versus Carry 2. Dengwoo's gonna go with Invis 2 strats. Saber the Stabby Saber. Lightning 2 comes in, does Lightning 2 things. Now that we're done with our requisite buff round, let's have another buff round.
Yeah, so Carrie wasn't even really the road roadblock.
Yeah. So more Invis 2, because we got to conserve those fades on the white mage, assuming it has it. Lock seemed necessary. Swing, 5 hits, 264, and progress. Stun happens. Let's try Temper. Let's try Cure 4 on the important person, or the second important person. And let's try Temper. Fire 3 comes out. Does Fire 3 things. Well, it did over 100 to the Black Mage. Swing, 4 hits, 451. Carry still standing. Let's try fight. How about Saber the Red Mage? Sure. And then look at our spell list a bit. Try Lightning 3. Saber the not stabby Saber. Black Mage is punished for the sins. Swing, 5 hits, 500 and something. Carry is still up, so this is well over 1,000 HP at this point. We're going to Saber that Red Mage some more. To what purpose? I have no fucking idea. 5 hits, 516. Carry 2 still up. That Carry 2, I assume, is going to be dead by the time that Red Mage actually swings. Swing, 5 hits, yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
Finally, yeah.
Boom goes to Carry 2.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, you know, with enough sabers, anything can rip some shit. I believe is the phrase go.
Yeah, to credit the Hangry Canuck, we are going to quote rip some shit, unquote. He insists that's the real phrase. I still don't believe him.
I remember it as rip
He
shit.
said it. He said it enough, so it should be.
I mean, it might be now.
Fizzle, you have not spent enough time in the sticks, man. Rip shit is something that you just do on the daily, out in the middle of nowhere.
Sometimes it's just what you got to do after a long night of Taco Bell.
I believe all of you.
And then may the force be with you.
So we've got
May the force be with you.
unrunnable lobster buffet, but the
Little joke for
lobsters
Taylor.
are
Yes. Now that the train is entirely off of the tracks.
yeah. I mean, I tried pulling it back on, but I mean, it's after dark.
That's fine. Go ahead, man. The force is
No.
strong with you too, Fizzle.
No, I've given up. It's fine. Let's talk about ripping shit, I guess.
Can we talk about the amount of absorb on everything in Topher?
Absorb evasion, evasion on the last between Tiamat and hell, even Carrie was pretty chunky on the evasion.
Oh, I just discovered we are now joined in the booth once again by Mr. the WillBloodworth. Can you update us on your progress, Will?
I mean, he's probably still in the outer sea.
He's not. In
I
the
mean,
room.
Wouldn't you know that? I mean, we're asking you.
You're asking me what?
Oh, well, we now have two WillBloodworths in the booth. Can both of you update us on your progress?
Just got Masa.
Sweet.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm in the air and just doing a little bit of searching.
Cool.
Yeah. So, who has not finished yet?
You and two
That's
other
it?
teams.
Oh, two other
No,
teams?
wait, no, sorry,
Just the
almost
Upstarts.
finished while I wasn't looking. So it's Upstarts and you.
Oh, okay,
Greg's
cool.
back.
He admittedly did have to find his controller.
All right.
Cool.
Back to the Untamed Wastes with you, Will. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, so the almost team, Zenobian was in Topher around 1 hour.
Oh wow.
And wiped to Tia 2 at 1 hour and like 10 minutes.
That makes sense based on what we've seen.
So he was down there, I was leveling on the eyes. I went to like 36 and got down there, and then my life caster got instantly walloped by Carrie. And I'm like, well, this is a reset. And then I went down there and beat my face for a while and decided that I was going to run back and get Invis 2 on my knights because everything punched you in the face literally as hard as it could.
Yep.
And then the only way that I got through Kraken was because it decided that she was going to ink, nuclear me, which was way better than punch.
Oh, yeah.
With clamped bosses, you're like, oh, thank God it's nuclear.
Yeah, pretty much. And those are words you don't want to say, but those are words that frequently come up.
Can confirm.
All right. And down goes Knight. Dang, having a rough time. So, I mean, all right. Now, credit where credit's due. We were giving Will some shit earlier. This might now actually be a race between WillBloodworth and the Upstarts.
My money's on Will.
I believe in Dengwoo and Greg. Come on, guys.
So I went night, which or fighter, which, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a bold strategy for co-op, my dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's real bold.
So I went fighter, red black, and the Zenobian went fighter thief, red black. So I'm the killer because we open up enough boxes and we find enough shit that I should literally just be able to run in and kill things. And that's what I tried to do.
With fucking 400 loose items, like you're sure to open 2 full sets of night gear. So there is something to that strat.
And I'm not so worried about running away. Luckily, exit was at a good spot, and the only thing you really worry about is being life locked. So I see Cheeseinator here in chat, and he did the math on it. It's like 80% of getting life on a life or life 2 on a red wizard. So I mean that's good odds.
I mean, honestly, like you say 80%, but it feels like 50-50.
Oh, I know. Every time I'm like, I'm just gonna leave white at home, and it's like, hey, look, you have level 7 life, level 8 life 2. Have fun.
Right.
Oh wait, you also have level 7 invis 2. What? 1 lamp.
So Upstarts continuing to travel the world and avoid their problems and stay away from Topher. I wonder what we're looking for now. Or no, sorry, Greg Lee's in Topher. What's Deng looking for now? Let's put ourselves in Deng's shoes.
Maybe fast?
So he might be getting fast if he doesn't have it.
Did anybody find fast?
Level 8.
Level 8 Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh, along with
Lock 2.
Lock 2 would have been nice too.
The Lock 2 stick at an ice cave was huge.
Yep.
Oh, there was a Lock 2 stick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep,
dang.
an ice cave. It saved my bacon against Chaos and Tia.
Mm-hmm.
And the opal bracelet was also there too.
Mm-hmm.
And the free checks on the earth floor, like Chime, and there was another key item there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say I was pretty tilted at the end. I'm like, all right, I'm out of Invis 2s. I'm gonna ruse up my red wizard and put Vorpal on him, and then just use the saber because there were 2 saber swords.
Yep.
And yeah. So I moved everything around and then did not equip Vorpal. So I was sabering the shit out of my red wizard, and I see him punch, and I'm like, fuck.
I mean, did the punch do damage?
2.
Oh, fuck.
That's more than my
Or maybe
magic
it
was
was
doing
1,
a couple of times. So.
but it hit. And it did damage, but
it was more a moral.
Let me tell
victory.
you. Let me tell you, I went, well, this could go poorly.
So
yeah, the saber sword sabers were pretty nice.
Yeah. All right, we got both Deng and Greg Lee currently in Topher. I'll update on progress if they get past Carry 2.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that Carrie 2 might need a promotion with how much work she's been putting in. Here in Topher.
Seriously.
Just out of curiosity, did anybody else see like Carrie and Lich both really early and just fuck it, we're here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Ale had like a 4-minute Lich kill. And then we couldn't get through Carry 2 though. That early with the first round blaze.
He got Lich really, really early, and then I did Carrie around 16 minutes. Something like that.
I found Carrie at like 5 minutes, and I said, oh, look, we have 1 chest in this entire dungeon. I'm going to go check the Red D chest. And then proceeded to get zapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. Spellzapp saw it and didn't check it. And then later on, we still need to check that. Yeah, we sure should have earlier.
Yep, I couldn't get through it. I went down there twice, and I got first turn zapped on all of my characters both times. And I'm like, this is awful. And then Zenobian goes, dude, I just made it through there. What the hell?
Yeah. I got through it because I had a ribbon from the Provoca location.
Yeah, I had one too.
Provoca
I think that's
payout.
what I did.
Ooh. Hot dang.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah, the Zap Giants put in a significant amount of work in the
Yeah.
early bit of that seed.
That and so did what was it, rock balls with rub. I died a lot to those.
Yeah, rub and trance. So if they didn't
Oh.
rub, they may just sit there for a while.
Rub and Trance was on the Medusa script because it was also on the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, we have potato quality streaming here.
It's fine. Everyone
So-
loves a good PowerPoint. So we got Kraken 2 up. We made it. We're here. Let's try Temper. How about some Temper? We'll get a Red Mage obliterated. Swing 6 at 696. That actually, if we can maintain that progress, we could probably get there. How about, no, we don't want wall. No, we don't want exit. Yeah, Quad X. Or maybe not Quad X. No, we're going to try wall. And then how about some Invis 2 and a swing? I don't know what we're walling against, but we're walling. Here goes Invis 2. Swing, 5 hits 846. Kraken's still there. We're gonna try some ink. Maybe that's what we were walling against. How about some nuke? And wait, no, hang on. Let's temper and some Invis 2 and a swing. Invis 2 goes off. Kraken swings, still explodes a red mage. Night swings, 2 hits 194. We have gone in the wrong direction. How about some Quad X? Swing, 5 hits 305. Boom goes the squid. We are on to Tia 2. And we can even have a whole party when we do it. You know, when we figure out where the life spell is. There it is. Okay.
You said, "Oh, there's exit." If Greg were to exit at this point, I think we all would feel the disturbance in the force.
If Greg were to lose to the exit boss, like legit, I would want people to like donate bits to his stream because at the very least he should get paid for this level of torment.
Yeah, for the people that were running, I think 3 times we saw Greg go between Carrie and Lich. Get to the point where he had a fighter and a red mage up and no charges.
Some serious layering. Oh, sorry. We're doing, tempers. And we're going to try and Cure for the night. Swing, 5 hits 393. Those red mages have dangerously low health for not using Cure 4 on themselves. But we're going to do... Alright. So, Temper goes off. Swing. 4 hits 374. Cure 4 happens. Lightning 2 does Lightning 2 things. Temper. More Tempers. How about... we're going to look around some Quad X. That's ambitious. How about some Wall and an Invis 2 and a swing? Nuclear is going to punish him for his sins. Invis 2 happens. How about a swing?
Quad
4
X.
hits 91. Yeah, that super ambitious. We're going to Cure for that red mage because we kind of need him alive. Swing, 3 hits 163. Incoming, 2 hits 122. So we don't really need to worry about incoming damage so much at this point. But we need to figure out what we're doing with a mage that's already very low on resources. Swing, 4 hits 300 something.
Oh.
Tia 2 fasts.
Oh, that's no good.
Alright, maybe we need to go back on the Invis 2 train. We'll try Brack. That didn't work. Tia swings 1 hit for 49. Alright, maybe we are still good on where we are. Inferno happens. Does Inferno things. Brack. Nah. Swing. 4 hits 79. Hoo boy. Make dinner, because we could be here for a while. Zap happens, but we got both of them walled. Brack, nothing. Swing. 5 hits 387. Progress. We're gonna... Enough progress that we're gonna try another Quad X. Swing. 3 hits 365. Ooh, even better. Quad X? Yeah,
Get
Quad X
the
sticks.
Quad X kill.
Hell yeah. Do we have any life charges left? We sure do. Alright. Let's figure out our spells and our life. Let's make our way to Chaos. And I believe this is the second time Upstarts made it? Is this first or second time they found Chaos?
I thought this was their first trip. I don't think they've made it all the way to Chaos yet.
Maybe this is first. Meanwhile, our bold explorer, Mr. the WillBloodworth, is on his way to Waterfall. So, neato for him.
He actually doesn't have the levels I thought he would have, considering he grinded so early.
Yeah, when you mentioned the 3i grind, I was anticipating like high 30s, low 40s.
He might have held off just for promotion.
Oh, that could be, yeah. Well, here comes Chaos. We're gonna Invis 2. How about why don't we have Invis 2 on that red mage? Who cares? Let's try. No, we're not. No. All right, hang on. We keep trying really hard to quad X, but maybe we do a wall. How about some Invis 2 and some more Invis 2? Wall lands, Invis 2 lands, and we know that this is a super punchy, like death punch Chaos. So these Invis 2s are gonna pay dividends.
Oh, there we go. I was super confused for a minute.
You and me both.
How about temper? Maybe some temper and a swing. We're also gonna need some locks at some point, not from that dead red mage, but maybe one of the living ones. Swing and a miss. Temper happens. Now, we've seen evasion, and that's why we're gonna keep right on a temper. And good job. So temper happens, swing, and a miss. Incoming nuke. We lose yet more ability to lock. Let's try. No, we're not walling. Cure Forward might be helpful, though.
I don't know that I saw lock on the spell list.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he has it.
Uh-oh. Let's try nuke and swing. Nuke for 111. That seems bad.
That's like a little bit of baby nuke.
Single hit, 388. We're looking at our spell list for things that aren't in it. We're really looking hard for things that are not in here.
Bracket.
Oh, we're gonna bracket. Fire 3 does Fire 3 things. Swing 3 hit 760. Oh, we found the damage button. We found the damage button, and that's why we're leaning on Brack. Swing.
Never
miss.
mind.
Miss. Lightning 2 does Lightning 2 things. Let's try Brack, let's try Swing. Swing! 344 seems good. And then a Brack. Ineffective. Let's try. We're looking. Bruise. Rubs the red mage. No! Swing, 198. Let's try swing. Oh, we got there! Ah! The Upstarts have finished with an official Furbot time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 43 seconds.
Good job, boys.
Let's see if we can let them into the house without them being mad about it. I'll be right back.
It is after midnight, so I think that we're essentially in everything goes mode.
Hey, here in Central Time, it's 11:11. Make a wish.
Oh.
Because
welcome to the booth, the Upstarts.
GG.
GG.
Exactly. Just get your best compound swear out first.
Yeah.
I got nothing to say, man. I do not.
Oh,
I do not say such words in this particular day and age.
This is even worse than this is.
Yeah.
I am very happy, by the way, that seed went. I mean, I only wiped the carry 2 4 times and Kraken 2 once, so it wasn't a big deal. It was not an issue.
I legit feel bad now.
No, don't feel bad. I should have just gone to Provoca, got Invis 2, got Wall, got Quadex, got all the spells that made sense to get. It was just right there. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. He told me about it. I just was like, go, go, go. Especially since Spellzapp and team. Just decimated us. Like, we weren't even anywhere. So who knows what they were doing. They were like, oh yeah, Carrie has like whatever. Bleh. We're going to do 2 grand damage to her. No big deal. And then, we'll go into Chaos. Oh yeah, Chaos has max evade. Whatever. We have everything that we need to kill Chaos. It's not a big deal. We're going to win in an hour 12. It's not a big deal. We can win everything. We're the best ever. Yeah.
So
Topher was so big, Greg forgot I was a person.
Really? Through my max evade? I
Yeah. I kind of want to ask you, Greg, about your Groundhog Day of having a fighter and a red mage up, and your added charges on a fiend. Because I think we saw that twice on Carry and once on Lich.
That's what I remember.
Like regular Lich or regular Carry or
no, sorry, or was it Carry and Kraken?
Carry and Kraken.
Carry Kraken.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Well, the problem I had with Kraken was that the sea snakes that I kept seeing over and over again had death touch, and so I would.
We missed that.
Oh, you did? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You never saw that. You like the entire game, all the sea snakes that existed in the entire game, and you never saw a single death touch.
That is correct.
Well,
Quickly. We didn't pay the tax. We didn't pay the tax. This is why we kept dying. We didn't pay the early tax to get early.
That's crazy because I saw a lot of sea snakes on my way to Kraken that first time around, and they kept death touching my people. And then when I got to Kraken and Kraken did whatever Kraken does, I realized, well, I'm done. And then the carry battles, I did carry one a bunch of times because I thought that maybe I could nuke her down.
Look,
and I couldn't nuke her down.
I have to interrupt Wrigley here because he wipes the carry. He's going back through again, and I'm going to take out a carry for my first time because he caught up to me because he's higher level than me, and he wipes, and I'm like, hey man, I got through carry. He's like, how the fuck did you get through carry? I go, I don't know, I just did miss 2 and a couple of walls, and 8 turns later I managed to kill him.
Yeah, but that's carry 2. I'm talking about carry 1 now, man. We're like on fucking different levels of the interview. I am listening to the people that are talking.
I'm still behind. Okay?
And
I'm still
Demon
behind.
Frog. Yeah, maybe if you were better, you would have won fucking 50 minutes ago.
I can't win.
You would have won 50 minutes ago, and we would not be here.
I kept
watching all these people.
Greg, ban him. Somebody ban him right now. I'm tired of him.
I don't know which of you to hug. I'm trying to figure out how to hug both of you.
Can we just send them both hugs?
Yes, please. I need hugs right now. I gotta.
I'm sending.
Yeah, I'm sure Comms assumed I rage quit midway through the game.
I mean,
we would never have made such an assumption. That's
Chat may have mentioned that you angrily threw your earbuds to the floor.
Right.
I may or
we
may
can only
not
report on.
Don't jump into my stream. I'm going to take a piss break. I'll be right back.
Thanks for the update, Will.
You got it, buddy.
That is perfect.
So, I hear a controller. I hear a controller just being, slammed up against something, and then he gets up, he's like, and I'm like, okay. About 10 minutes later, or whatever, he comes back as I've wiped a couple times in Topher. He's like, I can't find my controller. I'm like, just follow the cord that's attached to your thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
I had a very frustrating carry 2s, which I'm sure you guys all saw. A lot of carry 2 deaths. Because I'm
like a
assuming it's just
nightmarish Topher.
It looked like, I assume, because by the time we made it into Topher, the people whose names I can't remember had already won. So it was just you guys watching us go through Topher and dying a bunch. And I don't know, man. Like,
how'd they get through?
The turnover was so bad. It was so bad on me. But how did they get through the max evade fucking chaos that rolled pretty low?
I would tell you.
bought lock.
Yeah, lock.
Oh, you bought lock?
Yeah, lock.
Where was it?
Level 2.
Oh my god! I'm going to text my partner who found Provoker early. Why is he talking about lock? Let's see here. Why no lock?
Provoker's a really cool town.
No, I know.
Caleb's now on the tourism board.
Wait, guys. I just want to let you know, he sent me a message in our tracker thing. It says YMPLK. I think that was supposed to say why no lock, but
I mean, it's a question we all need to know the answer to. Why Maplick?
I mean, it goes very well with the
Yeah.
He goes, my BBBB died. I go, wait, when did you get a black belt? He's like, I renamed my characters. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no, he didn't rename them so much as he said 3 times at the very beginning.
Yeah, I already told him the instance I walked into the first dungeon, which was Canary Castle, which happened to be C-split. I walked in too far, and then tried to walk out, and then I got attacked by whatever, and I was like, well, I can't run from this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reset out. And then I was like, oh yeah, I still need to make a party, and I was like, well, I may as well re-roll at this point because my partner had already told me there was a nuke at level 1, so I was like, I'll just fucking have a bunch of red rage.
I was like, why did you take multiple encounter steps, to fight these things? He's like, I was trying to explore.
Because I don't know if you can tell from listening to me, but I may or may not have been drinking a lot of water, and I had to pee a lot.
So, would you say we might have lost 35 minutes because you had to remake your party? And
yes,
it took you a while to actually name your character. Okay.
Easily. I forgot what 300% clamp meant. So
we had Team CLPP. You just got lucky that Greg couldn't handle his character creation screen.
Well, my whole goal tonight. Oh my God, what the fuck did you guys just say?
Greg,
God damn it!
That's a pretty cool picture right there.
I just spat up all my drinks everywhere on my screen. Damn you!
All right, we're gonna move on to wrapping this up. We're gonna move on to final thoughts.
Blah blah blah.
Look, I can move where I want to, so we're gonna move to final thoughts. Let's start with our.
We're not on speed gaming. They're not gonna kick us off. We're on fucking whatever.
Darkwood has to go to fucking bed at some point.
No, he doesn't. It's 2:20. 12.
I think Gregory Puff needs to go to bed at some point.
It is 2:30. It is 2:30:20 in some places.
2:30. Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Crescent
This is my
Lake.
partner team.
Yes.
Final thoughts. Final thoughts on whatever the fuck is happening. I don't even know.
Who even knows?
Thanks to those who put this lovely little thing on. Fizzle, I acknowledge. I either fucked up less than I thought, or you just decided not to yell at me about it. But either way, it's all good.
I made sure to yell when you weren't listening.
Okay, well, that works. But no, this was fun. And haven't race co-op in almost 7 months. So it was fun. I'm glad we did it. And still undefeated. Yeah.
I almost had you.
No.
Just wait till Greg gets his party screen figured out, man.
Yeah, you guys are in trouble. You just wait till he figures it out.
Just fucking wait until I get that shit figured out.
Oh, well, okay. I do have a quick follow-up, Greg. So
I don't know how to menu. Just don't even ask the question.
Let's see how.
Figure it out. There's hope.
I wanted to ask about you resetting out of Topher when the bat got in your way.
Fuck that. It was so angry. I just looked at it and was like, why are you? He was next to the door, which means he had to have flew 3 tiles north and then 1 tile to either east or west. And I was just like, well, I'll just reset out, no big deal. And then I was like, oh yeah, I totally didn't I totally used normal logic where I wasn't gonna camp out in front of the place until I saw what was in there. And then, yeah, that was my whole life. me resetting back to the fucking airship in Lafane. So I had to walk my sorry ass all the way back to Lafane. Goddamn fucking bat. And all I was doing tracking notes. I was like, hey, Dengwoo, stuff. And then I put it in the wrong spot on our tracker. I put it in the Mirage spot because life. And so he's like in Mirage Tower trying to figure out where Topher is. And that's a whole nother thing you guys will need to even know about.
Oh yeah. Also, that canoe in Earth Cave, huh?
Huh? What?
I no.
No, just it's nothing at all was amiss. Every interview question was perfect. Team Cal, final thoughts.
This was a lot of fun. This was Ale and I's first time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun
anything
for you
together.
because you won. So.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think Wrigley's ready for his final thoughts. This was fun.
I bet Ale did.
So.
It might be final thoughts, but I'm going first, you son bitch.
Team Upstarts, final salt.
Now, what salt? What was that? What was that?
It's salty. Sorry, I
Sorry,
smudged my
repeat that.
notes. Final thoughts.
All right, go on ahead, Dengwoo.
I want to hear Caleb's thoughts because my teammate, partner, and overly supreme saltiness, Gregory Puff, has interrupted him. So, Caleb.
I mean, that'll be
he left.
difficult because he's left the room.
Oh. All right, Ale, you're up.
I don't know. I thought it was a lot of fun for it being Caleb's my first venture out and doing co-op-y stuff. I think it worked out pretty well for the two of us, and we're coming for Spellzapp and Danny. We put a bullseye on you guys' back.
Bring it.
Yeah, you did.
And for the Upstarts, it was good times. You know, they got done at 1:17. We thought maybe we'd be able to get done, 5-10 minutes later, and well, the Topher said 45 minutes later you might get done. So good times. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun for us, at least. I hope comms, you guys had fun. Thank you for doing it, Lord Fizzlebeef and Demon Frog. And Dark Moon, thank you for putting it on your channel. We will have more FFR After Dark. So thank you once again.
Mm-hmm. And oh wait, hang on a second. My phone's going off again. Demon is the 666 number. Should I answer it again?
How? Didn't we already kill that guy?
I have no idea. I'm a little curious. Hang on, let me pick up.
Hi, Mom. I just flew into Melman, and really my arm wing things that you gave me are really tired. Do you think there's any way you can come pick me up?
Now, Mr. Dark Lord, as
oh shit!
all things
What number did I dial?
You dialed me. You dialed the comms booth.
Oh god, these interdimensional phone calls are so. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed.
I have questions as to how you're alive right now.
Okay, actually, before you answer, I've got a couple thoughts that have been really brewing. I mean, I've been tuning in off and on to your little, it's called broadcast here, and I noticed someone mentioning that Carrie should get Employee of the Month or whatever. First of all, I have to preface it. I'm certainly what the kids would call quote unquote woke. I mean, I don't really see gender, but Carrie was really doing a subpar performance here, and I've been getting resumes from this guy named Ultros. every day for the past month. It's just completely incessant, but seems like he might be a really dedicated employee, so I'm tempted to kind of give him a shot maybe in place of Carrie.
I'm sure any decision you come to is going to be a great one, especially if you don't kill us.
Well, I mean, you personally, I don't think I have anything against. I don't remember you ever to storm the gates and kill me, but I may just be in a different time loop than you've been in. So I may actually hate you. I'm not sure.
I apologize, and all right, I'm panicking.
I submit to our
But
dark
seriously, if you want to be a great friend to me, would you mind calling me an Uber to Melman?
Sure. We can do that. I'm gonna disconnect now, Chaos.
Oh, okay. Well, death to the Light Warriors. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
I don't want to get called by that guy again, so we might want to just wrap this up.
It'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably a good
Thank you all. Thank you all for joining this on this adventure ?
That's found the key.
And go ahead and join WillBloodworth on his quest to solo this co-op.
Let's do that.
All kidding aside, like, he is just trucking through this and has actually made a lot more progress at this point than I thought he would. So, like, props to him.
Thank you.
Thank you to Demon Frog as my co-coms, and big thank you to Dark Moon EX, especially with all the work he put in on this weird layout experiment. I think it's been great. It sounds like there might be a few adjustments to make, but overall, I think the experiment was a great success. Yeah, so for those of us here, thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next FFR After Dark. Bye, everybody.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so GG's everyone.